All right, lovely ones. Thank you so much for all being here and for holding this gracious space. We know why we are connecting, and we're doing it with so much love and so much light. For every one of us who is willing to hold the energy of love and light, even though our lives are crazy and even though things are chaotic around us, we still know how to be the energy of light and the energy of love. And sometimes if we can just honor the fact that even when things are really bizarre around us, it's pointing us to what it is that our soul and our heart desires and seeks. So if we can really focus on that now, today, what is my heart desire? And let's become very, very clear, because if we can agree that we can hold an energy of light and love, then what is that energy that our single, beautiful, unique being is asking us to bring in? And let's hear that and tap into it. What is my heart and my divine soul desire? If it's healing for your mind, your body, your soul, if it's a gift for someone in the environment around you or into the world or into the planet, whatever the deep, deep longing is that you are holding now, begin to tap into it and begin to feel what that is as we go deeply into the space of grace, love, and light. So let's take a deep breath in now. We hear how this resonance continues and holds from that moment of awakening, that moment that we create that sound. The resonance holds as a ripple opening in a pond, and we feel the deepest gratitude that our lives are just like that. That simply by being here, we are creating an impact. We are creating a ripple that is the evidence of this life and this journey. And let's imagine that if we are aware of that, then we want to tap deeply into the inner resource of this divine, this unique being of light and love. And we want to ask what it is that I am to bring through. I am the only one that is ever connected into this life in the exact way that I am connecting into it. And that places each and every one of us in a unique position to bring in something through you that is of such great value and worth. So we rest into this beautiful body now, the vehicle that is carrying us through this life journey. We begin to breathe into this beautiful being. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're sipping in the very breath of life. You're welcoming it into the flow of your life and your mind, body, and soul. Begin to settle down into your beautiful form. Relax your shoulders now. Drop them. And feel the balance now of your left and right side of your body as you carry that awareness from your shoulders down to your hips, down to your knees, into your ankles, and let your feet just open gently. Focus behind your knees and relax that space too. Bring your awareness to your beautiful face and imagine you can smooth the skin, ease the brow, calm the scalp. Let your eyes drop deeply into their sockets. And we begin to connect into the pineal chakra by gently pressing our tongue upon the palate of our mouth. And as you do, breathe into that pressure point. Draw your awareness up to the space between your eyebrows. And imagine now that your eyes look back as you carry that energy awareness directly back to the middle of the brain. Look back towards that space, pressure pointing, breathing in, and look slightly upwards and backwards. As you relax into this point of your being, ask your beautiful being now to agree that we have the ability to connect to guidance. We call in our guides, divine presence, and the highest vibration of light and love to create a beautiful cocoon around us. See this as sacred space. Falling back into the wings of angels, I simply allow. The more I allow, the deeper I can go. Feel how beautifully you are being held and supported by life. This life holds me and supports me beautifully. Every experience that is coming into my awareness is for my awareness. Every moment being aware of what is coming in has the opportunity to awaken me. See your life as a series of experiences that have been walking you gently towards this point of the deepest awakening. There is a divine orchestration in this life that we have no idea, no way of fathoming the depth and the creativity and the magnificence of it. For us, being in the walk, we simply see what is close and around us. But for us to get the perspective of the higher awareness, and moments of our life we are able to come into that. Draw our awareness out of the instant moment and awaken ourselves by seeing from a higher perspective. And for those of us who have lived just a few more decades, if we look back, we can see how the hand of the divine has been in our entire journey. There is nothing that is random, there is no coincidence. Every experience on time. Everyone who knocked harshly upon our door on time. Everything that grabbed our breath on time. Ask your beautiful human body to surrender into that, in that sweet surrender of absolute trust. Now breathe deeply into that. Ask your body to expand, to receive the breath of life. And breathe out deeply and consciously and fully. Breathe in deeply, draw the energy all the way through to the top of your crown. And open up the space at the top of the crown and imagine the divine light now can fall gracefully into your being. Like standing in a shower of light, I receive. And the light comes in, and the love and the guidance pours in. And I am deeply grateful. I am realigning, reconnecting this beautiful being that I call me into the alignment of me as pure essence and light, as pure existence. Remember yourself as this pure existence. Now, as your body rests, let the streams of light come into your body. Receive this into every cell, every atom, every mitochondria, into every telomere of your being, bone, marrow, nerve, tissue, into your bloodstream. Receive this divine light. Receive it because your life is of great value. You are being asked to be here. You were asked long before you came to do this journey. And you are here because you agreed. Feel the connection with that agreement. We remember our divine and sacred agreement. It is the yearning of the heart's desire. Have you noticed how something that is so dear to you might not be dear to another? Feel the gentleness of you to agree with you that what is awakening and touching your heart and soul, your deepest heart desire, that is the exact thread of awareness that is to come in. And you are holding it inside of this human being. If this beautiful being is holding such a precious gift, then is this beautiful being not the most precious gift? Feel as if you could be the one gazing at your own being, like a loving parent would gaze upon their precious child. And you look at your own being now in that same way, in the deepest honoring of this human being that I say is me. Rest into the space and just breathe. Feel the connection of the highest vibration of light and love. Imagine that you begin to open up your heart, like opening up a book that has many pages. The story that you hold of your life. It is of such immense value. And then gently allow your thoughts to wander into the people who are connected closely to you, your families and friends. And imagine you could read the book of their life, so different to yours. And they tell us their stories, and they show us their hearts. And instead of just reading this beautiful book and acknowledging it for the perfection that it is, we attach our own story into theirs. We do that because we try to understand from the lens of our own vision, but we can never see their life as they have seen it, interpreted it, and understood it. Imagine now that you could take each one of these books that belong to those with whom we are connected, the chaos makers, the gentle souls, in whatever spectrum they fall into now. Imagine you could just see their journey now, and you can read it and understand it. And acknowledge that it is their book, their journey, their gift of imprinting or not. Take every one of these other books and place them in a special place, a sanctuary, library. That their stories are of such immense value, and they are doing all those chapters so that you don't have to. There is enormous grace in this. Allow your energy field to awaken into the energy of deep honoring. Ripple this out around you now. As the ripple opens, clearing and cleansing the pathway around you, see it releasing guilt, shame, blame, revenge, bitterness. See it cleansing the pathway that connected you, and understand that all those nuances, those feelings of guilt, shame, and blame are cords that attach us to that behavior, that help us to identify with it when we don't need to identify in this way at all. We simply honor. Now see your own beautiful book of you. Many pages still to come. Many chapters. And this little part where I find myself right now, this part is the most important in my willingness to see, in my deepest desire to awaken my heart and to call in the gift that I alone carry. Step in now fully to your life. Claim it, hold it, honor it, and value it. With every breath and every step and every beat of your beautiful heart, claim your life. Breathe gently into your being. Feel the peace. Honor your being. Now see yourself wrapped in this beautiful glowing light, a cocoon, a pod, all the way around you. Once we claim our life and we're willing to step into it fully, it is as if our guides and divine presence can reach us. We come out of that static field of distortion, denial, distraction, detachment, and we simply step into truth. May you feel the blessing of this guidance pour upon you in every breath and every step of your journey. May this bring you a deep sense of peace and comfort. And may this journey be your most beautiful, deepest, most divinely connected life journey. So much love to you, my darlings. Namaste. Thank lucky for you.